Hey, how you guys doing? So, I just watched a video from this guy talking pure crap about this preacher lady. I guess she's a music minister for Bethel Church. So Bethel Church, one time when she was on stage, she said, "I bet you angels are text messaging." And then she went a little further and said, "I bet you angels are having farting competitions," right? Which is some crazy stuff to say, right? Somebody says something like that, I might look at you funny, but this guy, he thinks he's a complete heretic over this stuff, and he's got, point after point after point of what exactly she's doing wrong by saying angels are farting, and exactly how to refute it, and to how bad these people are. Mind you, there's rapists and murderers alive right now. This dude ain't making no videos on them. I guess screw the kids. I guess screw the murder victims. We don't care about none of that. But if somebody says angels is farting in church, then I better grab my gun. Right? It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't believe what that lady believes. I hear she's part Pentecostal or something, which is not something that I do, or not something that I'm involved with, the Pentecostal stuff. But doesn't mean I'm going to hate on these people. And I don't know. It's like there's this whole new breed of YouTuber out there that's just hating on other preachers. This one's from, I know, see how I know? Because I used to be a part of this. I was a part of this church that I graduated high school from, because I was a bad kid and they did help my life. But in some ways, it's very cult-like, and it did hurt my life in some ways. But, it helped my life in a lot of ways too. And I'm certainly glad that I went there over public school. But, I became very self-righteous. And I thought that I had the way to heaven, and all the other people who didn't believe like I did, that they were going to go to hell. And it wasn't because they were worse people, it's just that they haven't heard about baptism and exactly all my beliefs, and they didn't do it the exact way that I did. So just because of that just means I'm an entirely superior person to them, even though I wasn't the best human being, and there was other preachers that I was looking at like they were worse than a rapist and a murderer. I was looking at them like they were worse than a non-believer, when they had dedicated their whole life to Christ and to doing right to people. And I'm sitting here like tearing them down, feeling like I'm better. Like I'm some sort of holy human being. Like I got the secret formula. I got the secret sauce. Well, let me tell you something. There's a lot of people who want to say they got the secret sauce. They got the formula. You better do it their way, or it ain't no way. You know how many people think that? And you know how many people think that about different things that are all conflicting? There's so many opinions on it, and if you listen to every single one of those people, you would be so confused. I don't know. I'm just sick of these people picking on me. If you're gonna pick on somebody, do it with some substance. Like this Carl Lentz thing. The Carl Lentz thing was BS. I mean, that was what he was doing was entirely unacceptable. But I guess the Carl Lentz clout train is over. So now the clout demons got to hop on the most popular names or anybody that they can. What they do is they just troll the internet looking for something to piss them off, looking for something that someone else has already found that a preacher has said wrong. Doesn't matter how small it is, they gonna find it and they gonna make a video of it. And I can kind of sum this up with Dave Chappelle. Some of you might watch Dave Chappelle, some of you might not. But Dave Chappelle did an impression, and the impression basically is I'm going to watch you your whole life, every single moment, and if I catch you slipping up one time, I'm going to destroy you and take everything you have, right? And he's like, who's that an impression of? And he basically is like, that's you, that's the crowd mentality. The anything you find one person doing ever in their life, you're going to expose it. And you're going to expose them and make sure that they eat some crap on that one. Yeah, while you get you some clout, nice clout sandwich. But anyways, but that's what we're really out here doing. We're just talking crap about each other, no compassion. If somebody believes something slightly different from you, you can't accept that person. Meanwhile, I can't accept someone who believes everything I believe. If you believe everything I believe, then I don't want you around me, because you either lying to me or you crazy. Nobody's ever going to believe what someone else believes. You need to be tolerant of people, of other people, and just because you don't believe the same, you don't got to be completely self-righteous about the whole thing. I mean, it just sickens me. And I'm not the best person in the world. I'm not a preacher. I'm nobody that you should even really be listening to. I'm just somebody who's just fed up. I'm tired of hearing about it. I scroll through my stuff, and then this is just what I see. You know, I'm not even trying to look up negative things about preachers or anything. They make these videos with this clickbait, and they act like it's gonna be like life changing, like they got something to say that's just you know, that's gonna completely destroy the person. Meanwhile, they sitting there throwing softballs. They throwing little pebbles. They I don't know what they think they doing, because they ain't making other people look bad. Only person they're making look bad is themselves. They're making themselves look like a hater. They're making themselves look mentally unhinged, like they kind of are. And you know, that type of personality to be nitpicky and point every single thing out, yeah, that's the exact type of personality you got to have to repel women. So if you a young man and you out here in the game, and you sitting there downing everybody, downing this, downing that, being all self-righteous, nobody likes that. You're not gonna find you a woman like that out here acting like that in these streets. You know, so I hope you get your stuff together. I hope you have a beautiful life, and please just if you're gonna say something negative about somebody, make sure it's a banger. Come at me with a banger. Don't come at me, you know, with this light paperwork. I mean, this is light stuff. I mean, the people didn't do nothing wrong. Last video I made, I talked about, you know, if you spoke as much as these people did, as long and over an extended period of time like them, you'd mess up on saying something too. And I can't wait for some little punk to make a video your dumb self. All right. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. And I'll come at you again tomorrow. I'll see you again. Thank you. Have a great day.